The 1970s was a very important time for motorcycles. It birthed legends and flops. Some were so flawed that history would like to forget their lapses. But guess what? We don't forget. So today, we're bringing you the 10 worst motorcycles from the 1970s. Number 10. Now in 1973, Yamaha ventured into the open-class motocross scene with the SC500. This machine was powered by a 496cc air-cooled two-stroke single-cylinder engine, delivering a robust 44 horsepower at 6,500 RPM. With a compression ratio of 7.1 to 1, the engine was paired with a 4-speed transmission. The bike's dry weight stood at approximately 107 kilograms, that's 235 pounds, and it featured a CDI ignition system. Despite its promising specifications, the SC500 quickly earned a reputation for being difficult to manage. The engine's power delivery was abrupt and was hard to control, often catching riders off guard. Additionally, the bike was prone to overheating, detonation, and even engine seizures during operation. The handling of the SC500 was equally problematic. Riders reported severe head shake and instability at high speeds, with the rear end exhibiting unpredictable behavior, especially under acceleration. The suspension system, comprising front forks and dual rear shocks, was criticized for its inadequate performance, leading to a harsh and unforgiving ride. In 2025, the 1973 Yamaha SC500 is remembered more for its notorious handling and power delivery issues than for its performance. Its challenging ride characteristics make it a motorcycle that few enthusiasts would choose to revisit. Now watch out for a Widowmaker. Number 9. The 1971 Suzuki TM400 Cyclone. The Suzuki TM400 Cyclone was so notorious that riders nicknamed it the Widowmaker due to its unpredictable and violent power delivery. In 1971, Suzuki introduced the TM400 Cyclone, aiming to provide a competitive motocross machine for expert riders. The bike featured a 396cc air-cooled two-stroke engine, producing approximately 40 horsepower at 6,000 RPM. Weighing around 230 pounds, it boasted a 5-speed transmission and is equipped with PEI, that's pointless electronic ignition, for maintenance-free operation. Now, despite its impressive specifications, the TM400 Cyclone quickly gained infamy for its erratic and aggressive power delivery. The combination of a light flywheel and an inconsistent ignition advance curve resulted in a sudden surge of power, often catching riders off guard. Now, this abrupt power spike made the bike challenging to control, especially for those unprepared for its fierce mid-range hit. The chassis further compounded handling situations. Constructed from mild steel, the frame was prone to flexing under stress, leading to unpredictable handling characteristics. The suspension system, featuring telescopic front forks and dual rear shocks, was inadequate for the bike's power and weight, offering limited travel and poor damping. This setup resulted in a harsh ride and difficulty maintaining control over rough terrain. By today's standards, the TM400 Cyclone is considered one of the most challenging and dangerous motorcycles from the 1970s. Coming in at number 8, the 1976 Honda CB750A. Now, the A in Honda CB750A stands for automatic, as it was Honda's first motorcycle equipped with a fully automatic transmission. In 1976, Honda introduced the CB750A, known as the Honda-matic, aiming to provide a motorcycle that combined the performance of their popular CB750 with the convenience of an automatic transmission. The bike was powered by a 736cc air-cooled inline-4 engine, producing around 47 horsepower at 7,500 RPM. The unique feature was its 2-speed automatic transmission, which utilized a torque converter similar to those found in automobiles. While the concept of an automatic motorcycle was innovative, the CB750A faced several challenges. The 2-speed transmission limited the bike's performance, resulting in sluggish acceleration and reduced top speed compared to its manual counterpart. The added weight of the automatic transmission components also contributed to a heavier overall build, affecting handling and maneuverability. Additionally, the lack of rider engagement due to the automatic transmission didn't resonate well with motorcycle enthusiasts, who often value the control and connection provided by manual gear shifting. As a result, the CB750A struggled to find its place in the market. Its performance limitations and departure from the traditional motorcycling experience have led to its reputation as one of the less desirable models from the 1970s. Number 7. In 1973, Yamaha launched the TX750, aiming to compete in the growing market for large displacement motorcycles. The bike was equipped with a 745cc air-cooled parallel twin engine, producing approximately 63 horsepower at 7,500 RPM. To address the common issue of engine vibrations in parallel twin configurations, Yamaha introduced the innovative Omni-Phase Balancer system, which was intended to provide a smoother riding experience. Despite its advanced engineering, though, the TX750 faced some significant reliability issues. The balancer system, while effective in reducing vibrations, was prone to mechanical failures. Additionally, the engine suffered from oil foaming problems, leading to inadequate lubrication and, in some cases, catastrophic engine failure. And with problems like that, it's pretty clear to see why this one made the list. By the way, love motorcycles? Hate bad ones? Hit that like button and share for more engagement. Moving on to number 6, the 1974 Ducati 860 GT. Now this bike's angular design was crafted by famed car designer Giorgetto Giugiaro, known for iconic cars like the DeLorean DMC-12. In 1974, Ducati unveiled the 860 GT, aiming to blend performance with a fresh aesthetic. Powered by an 863.9cc air-cooled 90-degree V-twin engine, it delivered around 60 horsepower at 6,900 RPM. The bike featured a 5-speed transmission and weighed approximately 504 pounds wet. Notably, it introduced an electric start in the GTE variant, enhancing rider convenience. Now, despite its robust mechanical foundation, the 860 GT faced some criticism, primarily due to its unconventional folded paper styling. Enthusiasts accustomed to Ducati's classic curves found the sharp, angular lines unappealing, leading to a lukewarm market response. Additionally, the bike was plagued by electrical issues, with subpar switchgear and fuse box problems causing reliability concerns. The instrument holder, made of flimsy plastic, was prone to splitting, further tarnishing its reputation. While the 860 GT holds its place in Ducati history, its design and reliability issues make it less desirable among collectors and riders. An unlikely mention. Number 5, the 1971 Moto Guzzi V7 Sport. Introduced in 1971, the V7 Sport was Moto Guzzi's attempt to create a sportier version of their V7 model. It housed a 748cc air-cooled V-twin engine, producing approximately 52 horsepower at 6,200 RPM. The bike's design included a 5-speed transmission and a shaft drive system, with a dry weight of around 454 pounds. Its low seat height of 30 inches and clip-on handlebars gave it a distinctive cafe racer appeal. However, the V7 Sport wasn't without flaws. Owners reported issues with the chrome lining of the cylinders flaking off, leading to potential engine damage. The original chrome-plated bores were prone to deterioration, necessitating costly repairs or replacements. Additionally, the bike's electrical system, particularly the switchgear, was considered substandard, leading to reliability concerns. The ignition system's placement between the cylinders made maintenance cumbersome. In 2025, while the V7 Sport is celebrated for its historical significance and design, its mechanical issues and maintenance challenges make it less appealing to riders seeking a hassle-free vintage experience. A motorcycle with so much power. Number 4, the 1971 Kawasaki H2 750 Mach IV. Launched in 1971, the H2 750 Mach IV was Kawasaki's answer to the high-performance motorcycle craze. It boasted a 748cc, two-stroke triple-cylinder engine that churned out an impressive 74 horsepower at 6,800 RPM. Weighing in at around 450 pounds wet, the bike could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in just 4 seconds, making it one of the fastest production motorcycles of its time. However, this raw power came with some significant drawbacks. The H2 750's frame and suspension were ill-equipped to handle the engine's output, leading to instability at high speeds and during cornering. The front end was notorious for lifting under hard acceleration, and the brakes were inadequate for the bike's performance, making sudden stops a nerve-wracking experience. Fuel consumption was also high, limiting its practicality for long rides. By 2025, the H2 750 Mach IV is remembered more for its notorious reputation than its performance accolades. While it holds a place in motorcycling history, its handling issues and safety concerns make it less desirable for modern riders and collectors seeking a balanced and reliable vintage motorcycle. Sliding into number 3, the 1973 Laverda 1003C. In 1973, Laverda introduced the 1003C, aiming to compete in the superbike market. This motorcycle was powered by a 981cc air-cooled DOHC inline-3 engine, delivering approximately 80 horsepower at 7,250 RPM. It featured a 5-speed transmission and weighed around 240 kilograms. That's about 530 pounds. The bike was equipped with triple Del Orto carburetors and Bosch electronic ignition. Its top speed was estimated at 133 miles per hour. Now, despite its impressive specifications, the 1003C faced several challenges. The motorcycle was known for its significant vibration due to the 180-degree crankshaft design, which could lead to rider discomfort on longer journeys. Additionally, the Bosch electronic ignition system was prone to failures, especially in wet conditions, affecting the bike's reliability. The substantial weight of the motorcycle also made handling cumbersome, particularly at lower speeds or in tight corners. Enthusiasts often seek motorcycles that offer both performance and comfort, areas where the 1003C falls short. As a result, it's often regarded as one of the less desirable models from the 1970s. Moving on to number 2. Great on paper, but not so much in practice. The 1972 Triumph Trident T150. Now, this bike was designed to offer a blend of performance and classic British motorcycle aesthetics. It featured a 741cc air-cooled transverse 3-cylinder engine with pushrod-operated overhead valves, producing around 58 horsepower at 7,250 RPM. The bike came with a 5-speed gearbox and weighed approximately 211 kilograms, or about 465 pounds. It was equipped with a front disc brake and rear drum brake and had a top speed of about 120 miles per hour. Despite its strengths, owners reported persistent oil leaks, a common problem with British motorcycles of that era. The electrical system, supplied by Lucas, was notorious for its unreliability, leading to frequent lighting and ignition problems. Additionally, the bike's handling could become unstable at higher speeds, with some riders experiencing a wobble or shake in the front end. Today, the 1972 Triumph Trident T150 is often viewed as a symbol of the challenges faced by the British motorcycle industry during the 1970s. Its mechanical and electrical issues, combined with handling concerns, make it less desirable for modern riders seeking reliability and performance. While it holds historical significance, it's frequently listed among the less favored motorcycles from that era. And now, on to number 1. An engineering mess. The 1979 Maico 490. Introduced in 1979, the Maico 490 featured a 488cc single-cylinder 2-stroke engine, delivering a claimed 53 horsepower at the crankshaft. The bike was equipped with a 5-speed transmission and had a dry weight of approximately 224.7 pounds. It boasted a 40mm Bing carburetor and a primary kickstart system. Now, despite its impressive performance, the Maico 490 also had its share of issues. Riders reported challenges with the carburetor mounting, leading to air leaks and potential engine damage. The exhaust system's mounting brackets were prone to breaking, causing the pipe to become loose during rides. Additionally, starting the bike when cold could be difficult, often requiring a specific procedure to ensure ignition. Now, while the 1979 Maico 490 is celebrated for its historical significance in motocross history today, its mechanical quirks, design, and maintenance challenges make it less appealing to contemporary riders. Well, that's all we got for you today. You want some more insane motorcycle content? Subscribe and hit that bell icon so you never miss a ride. Drop a comment below while you're at it. Have you ever ridden one of these disasters? Let's hear your horror stories.